Hey guys, welcome to Car Guy 1999 reviews as well as Quirk Auto Dealers. Today we have the 2018 Ford Taurus SEL, also known as basically the replacement for the Crown Victoria, so the cop car of the cop cars. Pretty much every police department has had one of these at some point. So, not driving a police interceptor package, because this one actually has a comfortable back seat, but this is about as close as I can get currently to driving a police interceptor, unless one of you guys knows a guy. Oh yeah. Take a look at the window sticker. 2018 SEL front wheel drive, 3.5 V6 producing 288 horsepower, naturally aspirated, no turbo. This is shadow black over charcoal cloth. Total price of $33,440. It's $33,440. Not a bad price for this guy. You know, never driven a Taurus, always wanted to. But was kind of waiting to drive the show. But I have not had the chance to drive an SHO, super high output. So let's take out the cop car. Basically, the Taurus was the replacement for the Crown Victoria. Crown Victoria served 1999 to like 2010. It was like a long run, and that was the police interceptor that was also sold alongside the Mercury Grand Marquis. Yeah, that I actually love those. Who also remembers the Mercury Marauder? Those things were a weapon in their top trim levels. I think they put a V8 under the hood of that thing too. It was nuts. This one has 51,000 miles. This was not a police interceptor, so it's actually well taken care of. And it has had its frame retwisted. If you guys didn't know, Crown Victorias, they used to sit there and they used to get so banged up that they would just sit there. Police departments had a frame straightening machine, so they'd go out, smash them up, and then they just bring them back to the department, straighten the frame, and do it all over again. It was insane. So Ford had a ton to live up to. Police departments had turned to the Crown Victoria for years, and when they discontinued it in 2010, police departments had no idea what to do. So Ford came out with the Taurus to then put out the police pursuit vehicle, and then all the other big three said, wait, this is our chance. So there was a competition between cop cars for once. Dodge and their Charger police pursuit vehicle, PPV. Ford had its Taurus. Chevy brought back the Caprice with its LS V8, or I think it was either an LS or an LT1. Either way, it was big Camaro V8 under the hood. It was nuts, and those were only available to police officers, whereas the Charger and the Taurus, of course, were sold as mainstream vehicles. That wasn't a very good pull. I'll do another one. The Charger and the Taurus were sold as mainstream vehicles available for the buying public. Nobody could buy the Caprice. It was close. You could get the Chevy SS. It was close. Same basic idea, but it wasn't the Caprice. So now I actually see a bunch of people buying up used Caprices, which is pretty cool. I actually know somebody who supercharged one of them It's like 600 horsepower now. It's insane. Moving on from cop car talk to how this car drives. I love it. You know, this is a big American sedan. This is probably the closest to driving a classic car I can think of. It is actually a lot of fun. 3.5 tons of power down low. 6-speed transmission, didn't have the 10-speed back in 2018. It was just starting to appear for the 2019 Silverado. I think 2018 or 2019 was the last year of the Taurus before Ford killed it off. Now using, going back to police talk, going back to the Ford Explorer for its police pursuit vehicle. I do love the sweeping dash. It's a really unique look that I always loved about the Taurus. Don't know why, I just always did. And this was kind of the forgotten child of the Ford lineup. It didn't replace the Crown Victoria as much as it was. It replaced two vehicles in one. The Ford 500. A lot of people remember that thing. And then it also replaced the Crown Victoria. So, because I think this came out in 2009. So they killed two birds with one stone. Literally killed two cars and replaced it with one. Let's see here. I'm going to try another pull. Now I know why they tell people not to run from the police. I am not dealing... I guess I can. I'm not dealing with 4 o'clock Boston traffic, but what are you going to do? Like I glanced upon in the beginning of the video, on top of the normal Taurus, the police pursuit vehicle, they also had the SHO, the show, or the super high output. What was that thing pushing? Like 400 horse? It was insane. You know, and it was a proper weapon. You put a tune on it, and that thing was taking down anything. And it harked back from the Taurus that's been around forever. Harked back from the 90s. In the 90s, they had the Taurus super high output. But I think they put a twin turbo EcoBoost V6 under the hood of the Taurus in 2010 or whatever to make the SHO. The thing was a proper weapon. Definitely want to try one at some point. I've seen a couple pop into used inventory around here, but they sell very quickly, so I never got the chance to come down and check it out. But I've only heard good things. Essentially, so take the Edge ST or the Explorer ST, one of those two, put it in this platform. Thing's a weapon, and it looks like it's just a normal sedan. It was a proper awesome car. But Ford Taurus, finally driven one. I mean, it's sad to say that this has been the butt of so many jokes. Not as much as the Dodge Stratus, but like, this is the car, the Ford Taurus. Never driven one. Now I have, and it's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.